This is the Irontrader. Now the pit's closed here at 2:30. That was about 15 minutes ago. So we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, buy the ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. At the end of the video, the support and resistance levels are posted. All right, here we have the old Crude daily chart. Let me bigger up a little bit here. Okay. Well, today you can see big ass red candle. However, it is still a higher low than what we had Friday, and you put in a higher high. So we have to see how this is all going to shake out. All right, let's see what we got here. Now, the top of this candle was 79.29. You say, well, how did it get there? Well, a lot of resistance. First of all, you have that 79.28 sitting right above it. And on your weekly chart and your monthly chart, I'll show you later how much resistance here. But we also want to always look to the left. See the candle? All right, you had 79.77. You had 79.60. So if you draw the line right across, see, that gives you your resistance, okay? Just take the price channel, go right across. That is resistance line. So that's where she went up. Now, you finished below this key 200 SMA here, okay? So that bad boy is sitting at 77.63, and now we're below. So today's low, this is what you want to look for support, is at 76.41. Real-time price right now is 76.88. So the next level we want to look to is here. You got 76.18. Then we can look at Friday's low. You had 76.06. And then your key level here is going to be your 8 SMA sitting at 75.50. Now, when the futures open here at 6 o'clock, this 8 SMA will be higher, okay? So the good thing about it is you can see the price is holding the key 8 SMA. That's always very good. And you're above your 50-day and your 21-day. So if this key level here of your 50-day is lost, well, we can follow this candle right on down here. You're looking at 75.16 here. Then we look at this candle. You're looking at 73.94. And then we come into your 50 SMA here at 73.63. And then you have your 21-day sitting at 73.43. Okay, so that is all your key resistance. Now, again, if that's lost, then we'll just follow the candles down. You have 72.56. On this candle here, you have 72.10. And then we have 71.23. And then this candle here, 70.50. Now, that was the double bottom that was in play. So you had 70.47, 70.50. See that nice double bottom? And look at where she took right up. Just like this candle here, what we had 70.13 and we had 70.06. Nice double bottom, went right up in here. It couldn't hold a 50 days, so that told you that you had to sell or short to come on the way on down if it can't hold the key levels. But right now, you're holding your 8 SMA here, you're holding your 50-day and your 21-day. Now, US, we had a nice little pop-up today. It was really a great scalp in the UCO. If you have global news, they're way out in advance. They give you the information to where they're going to restore the sanctions on Venezuela. That's why we got the nice little pop-up there in the old Crude. Okay, so here's what we have going here. Your RSI, well, it looked like it's might be rolling here. We have to see. Your MACD is still very, very bullish. Your green is above your red. That's always a good sign. All right, so let's take a look here on the upside. Well, we want to look at this candle. You're looking at 77.51, and then we want to take a look at this 200 SMA here, 77.63. That is going to be big time resistance. If you can get above, we look at Friday's high. You have 78.26, and then we look at today's high at 79.29. If you can get above that, then you have your 100-day sitting right there at 79.68 here. So this is your pattern here. But usually I should say, like I said in my video this morning, we take these price channels. Okay, she had one outside of it, two outside. Usually when you start getting this outside that price channel situation, just like here, okay, see, you had a situation, and then it usually wants to come back in to it. Same way here, it was a couple days outside, and it wants to come right back on in to the fold, as they say. Okay, so bottom line here, what we want to watch on the upside is you want to watch that key 200 SMA, 77.63, and then we have Friday's high, that's 78.26, and then today's high, 79.29. If you can get above 79.68 is going to be your target. Now, again, if we can get above that, then we just follow the candles. You got 81.05 here. We have 82.24. You have 82.83. And then we'll come up here. You have 83.60. So we just take these price channels, go right across. Those usually are your bigger levels, and those are going to be your targets coming right across. Okay. So, but we're not going to worry about now because everything is going to be based on this key 200-day and the key 100-day. So on the downside, when the futures open today, watch the bottom of this candle, 76.41. Watch the top of the candle, 79.28, and then watch that closing number at 76.85. If that's lost, your big target is going to be this 8 SMA, 75.50. If that's lost, your big target is going to be your 50-day, 73.60 day. If that's lost, we got 73.43, your 21 SMA. All right, let's take a look here on a weekly and a monthly. All right, let's check out the old monthly here first. All right, so what we have here, you can see how that 50-day holds everything up very, very nicely. Even here, holding it right up nice. So that 50-day, that's going to be key support, but that's way down there at 69.54. You have your 200 SMA here sitting at 73.35, which is just a ways down. But your key upside, you can see where the candle went, is right here targeted for that 78.96, which is your 8 SMA here. Now, again, if you can get above that 8 SMA here, then you have the 21 sitting right above it at 82.99. So that would be all your upside targets. The key is you want to watch this key 200 SMA, 73.35. If that's lost, we come all the way down here on 69.54. But again, you know, this is a monthly chart. Now, there's another day here or two here where it left in this month, and then we'll start a fresh month. We'll see how that all shakes out. All right, here we go. We got your weekly chart. Now, okay, big green candle here last week. Very, very nice. Out of this wedge. See, we had a low, higher low, higher low. High, lower high, okay, lower high. See that nice wedge? Nice wedge, okay? So she was either going to pop one way or the other. So if this 8 SMA here, instead of curling up nicely, if it would have came right straight down, you'd have taken the price would have came down versus going on up. So what do we want to look here? Now here on the upside again, we're looking back at this 50 SMA, 77.44, and then above that you have your key 21-day, 79.22, and you can see where that price of this tag here so far, 79.29. We have 79.22, went right in it. This is why you trade the charts. Boom, right on back. Okay, so she's pulling right back. Again, if this sells down, but as long as you hold this key 8 SMA here, 74.02 for the week. Again, this is only Monday. You got 4 more days here. As long as you can hold it for a week, this is always a good buying opportunity, just like it was here. Once it got above that 8 SMA, and then you close above this candle, then you know that wedge is breaking up to the upside, which obviously it did. But right here is not where you go there and say, oh, I'm going to go balls out long. No, that's not what you do because you got a lot of resistance right above, and you just were barely above that 50-day. So you can see where it went in, and now she's selling off. So always watch that 76.41. That was today's low. And then what you can do is you can follow these candles here. Okay, so you got that 76.18 right there. Then we have your 75.25, and then top of the candle, that's 74.63, and then your big boy, 74.02. That's what your big key level is. Again, if that 8-day is lost, then you have 71.84 right here below it. And if that's lost, then we'd follow the candles. 70.50, okay, 70.13, okay, 69.28, and then we have 68.80, and then your big retest here, 67.71. Now your MACD, it was working it like a circus monkey. It was just coming around trying to get above. But right now, they just a little kiss here, but nothing, you know, has not broken through. And your RSI here, well, she's right on here to the downside here. So bottom line is this, on the upside, watch that 50-day, watch that 21-day. If you can get above all that, then we follow the candles all the way on up. On the downside, watch this key 8 SMA. Very, very key, 74.02. If that's lost, you got a target here of 71.84. Okay, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. Now, natural gas, the charts are all screwed up here because of that contract roll. Okay, she just opened up. It was at 271, and then or 370. Yeah, and then it came all the way down to 212. So that was a big, big gap. See that big gap and fill? And basically today, it was just absolutely just right on down. there wasn't even nothing. However, for me, KOLD, I scalped it twice. I still have the scalp going here. I got a stop here going at 1350. So really good scalp here today. I think I got here about 8 points on the shorty there. So I was going to scalp some UNG. I thought maybe we could have a little bit of juice, but no, absolutely nothing. So I tell you what, this is what we got. We got really a whole lot, nothing really here to show you here until these charts start getting back into cohesiveness. It's going to take a couple days, but we're going to show you a tick chart here. Okay, here we have the old tick chart. Okay, so basically you had a bottom in there at 2.047 and you had a high of 2.116. It's sitting right now at 2.05. You can see where she's selling right off. So that was really the scalp time because you could not break through, and that was a really scalp that was going on right here. Okay, so basically if you use a tick chart here, you could have still made money here on the short side. I thought I could do a little bit of scalp on the UNG today, but I didn't even try. I figured this is just like going nowhere. But, you know, you did have a 204 here, and you did have a little bit of higher highs where you could have made a run here a little bit, but you're really at 2.04 here. You're just at 2.06, and this is just looking ugly all the way down, and it looks lower. So let's take a look here on a weekly and a day. Okay, here's your weekly chart. So basically 205 here. So we just have to come over to the candles here on the left-hand side. So what do we have here? You got 2.031 here. We got 1.99. Yeah, and then we have your big retest here at 1.94. Now, I have at the end of this chart here exactly if it loses that 1.94, all your support levels going all the way on down, which you could have a big retest there of 1.44. So we don't know how that's all going to shake, but all the support levels are right there for you. All you got to do is just take a look at it and see what is happening. On the upside here, you really need to get back above this key price channel, which is basically at 2.235. So if you can, then we can just start, you know, rolling on up here. So basically, this is the candle that we've been looking for, 2.235. Above that, you have 2.27, 2.29, and then your big one here is at 2.31 here. But now you can see here where you have your big gap. Okay, so the top of that is 2.16, and then we have to look at Friday's candle here. You're looking at 2.42. So that's the gap, and there's your fill. So you've got a long way to run. But the charts are just broken here right now, so there really isn't a whole lot to show you. But then again, I say at the end of this video, your support and resistance levels, I just figured out on all the charts exactly where we are and all your support levels. It's a lot easier to see than what we got going on here. Okay, so that's what I got for you on crude and natural gas. I'll be back tomorrow morning before 8 o'clock. We will review both of those, and thanks for watching.